Everyone thinks they know what a lawyer does, until their freedom is on the line. Then they realize their entire life is about to rest in one person's hands. But that person started with nothing but debt and a dream. It begins in a library that never sleeps. Years of reading case law until the words blur, memorizing centuries of rulings, learning to think in a language most people never understand. The nights are endless. The pressure is constant. And before you ever earn a cent, you're already buried. Most law students graduate over $200,000 in debt. Then comes the bar exam. 2 brutal days that decide everything. Fail, and those years and that debt were for nothing. Pass, and you finally get to call yourself a lawyer. But the diploma is just the door. What's behind it is worse than you imagined. Your first job, they call you a junior associate. Around $70,000 a year, and they own every hour of your life. You don't argue cases. You drown in them, research, paperwork, and stacks of files taller than you are, long after everyone else has gone home. You carry the senior lawyer's briefcase into court and watch, silently, learning how it's really done. And then, one day, they finally let you speak. Your first words in a real courtroom, your heart pounding, every eye on you. It's terrifying. And it's the moment everything changes. Now the clients are real, and so are the stakes. A person sits across from you, frightened, and their future is your responsibility. You prepare for weeks, papers spread across your desk at midnight, because in this job a single missed detail can cost someone their life. Then you stand and present your argument to the jury, and slowly you stop being the nervous rookie in the corner. You learn to cross-examine, to take a witness apart, one careful question at a time, until the truth cracks open. And then comes the moment nothing prepares you for. The jury files back in. The room goes silent. The foreman stands to read the verdict, and for 3 seconds that feel like a lifetime, you can't breathe. Not guilty. Relief floods the room, and your client walks free. There is no feeling like it, but you don't win them all. Some nights you stand alone in an empty courtroom after a loss, knowing someone is going to prison, wondering what you could have done differently. And sometimes the hardest part isn't losing. It's defending someone you're not sure deserves it, and doing it anyway because everyone has the right to a defense. Put in the years, win enough of them, and everything shifts. You trade the mountain of small cases for a handful of serious ones. A sharper suit. A real office with your name on the door. Now you're the one delivering the closing argument in a packed courtroom, and the whole room hangs on every word. Skilled criminal defense attorneys pull in $150,000 to over $200,000 a year. You present the evidence that turns a case. You go toe-to-toe with the prosecutor in front of the judge, neither of you backing down. And when it's over, the reporters are waiting for you on the courthouse steps. The best ones become obsessive. You build a war room, walls covered in evidence, timelines, and connections no one else can see. And when a surprise witness takes the stand and the whole case flips in an instant, you're the one who stays calm and turns it into a weapon. That's what separates the good from the untouchable. But it costs you. The late nights never stop. The weight of other people's freedom never leaves your shoulders. Reach the top of a firm and you become a partner. Now you don't just try cases, you own a piece of everything the firm wins. You lead the meetings. You mentor the terrified young associates who remind you exactly of yourself. Partners at a strong criminal firm clear $300,000 to $500,000 a year, and often much more. You handle the high-profile cases, the ones that make the news, the clients everyone recognizes, the trials the entire city is watching. And at the very top sit the elite trial lawyers. The ones whose names alone change a case before it starts. They're on television as legal experts. They stand in the center of the grandest courtrooms, every camera on them, and they command a room the way few people ever can. The best trial lawyers in the country earn $1 million to over $5 million a year, because when everything is on the line, people will pay anything for the one lawyer who doesn't lose. But no matter how high they climb, they never forget the library, the debt, and the terror of that first sentence spoken in court. They watch a nervous young graduate walk into the firm, and they see themselves. Law student, junior associate, courtroom lawyer, defense attorney, partner, elite trial lawyer. From $200,000 in debt to millions a year, Every level paid for in sleepless nights and the crushing weight of other people's lives. Being a criminal lawyer asks more than almost any career on earth, because when you lose, someone else pays the price. Which level surprised you the most? Comment below, subscribe, and join us for the next episode of Every Level.